Paul, appreciate you talking to us. There must be a sense of pride after that team's performance.
Really good. I know we lose, but you're up against a team that was in the Champions League final last year, and the team that's in the top six. They've got fabulous players, as you see. But all credit to our own team. We started the game really well, and we lost the goal through our mistakes. It's by trying to play, but that's the way I want the guys to play. So it's no problem. We a lot of good things there. As I said before, what a great experience to come here and play in front of us.
You mentioned that early goal as well, but also it was a good start before that, wasn't it? So did that knock the lads back a little bit?
Yeah, of course, but that's normal. You're up against, let's be brutally honest, you're up against a gulf here and everything. The size of the clubs, everything, the stadium, the whole personnel that they've got. We've got young guys that are just learning the game as well. So, but I'm really happy, really happy. The speed of the ball, as I said to the guys, is so important. And hopefully we analyse it, we take it in, and we look at our own game, we look in the mirror and say, okay, if this is how you want to get to the top level, then this is what you have to come up against.
And were you pleased that despite the 2 early goals, 2 in 10 minutes, that the lads stuck to that style of play that you like?
Yeah, really good, really happy with everything, the way we try to do it. There's some lot of good stuff as well. So no, there's a lot of positives, but the one thing I want the lads to know is, if you want to aspire to be a top level player, this is it.
23 lads involved, so I think it was, Paul. What does that say about the squad? That's serious numbers, and a few lads watching on from the stands. Yeah. Is it one where you look at players going out on loan, that sort of thing?
I think so. We'll have to look at that, because you can't pick everybody anyway. So we'll need to look at that. But the good thing is, as I've said to the lads before, you have to give them a problem to start the season, and there's a lot of good pluses there. I think a lot of good things at this moment in time, and I'm really happy how we're playing.
Yeah. And three new lads involved. First time we've seen them in pre-season. David Cornell, obviously, Thomas Holy and John Nolan. Just a word on those three.
Really good. Cornell had a sticky patch with the second goal, but he hasn't really trained. Tottenham have been training, or they didn't long finish their season. Yeah. Tottenham, we haven't done anything for 5 months, so I was really pleased with that. So, but he'll get better. Holy coming back is a big plus as well. He's getting back to full fitness. And Nolo, this is his first real little hit, 30 minutes. So delighted with everybody. So like I said before, I think we're getting an understanding how we want to play, and hopefully we can take that into the new season.
Yeah. And you feel like, given the collective performances from Colchester and Spurs today, that's something to take into West Ham, another top opponent.
Yeah, another their top team. But listen, I would rather play that than play other teams. The Premier League teams I always think you test yourself with the best, and West Ham and Tottenham, certainly that.
Just finally, Paul, as a club and as a stadium, you mentioned this being a great experience, a good occasion for the club. We've just seen some guy in the background with a leaf blower on the pitch. They don't cut any corners, do they? This shows where you've got to get to.
I'm a great believer, and you've got to see what else is out there. And I've been fortunate enough to be in their training ground. I know the stadium. I've been here and watched a couple of games. It's an absolute dream for players to come here and play. It must be a great. I've sat in the stands and watched some games here, so I know what it's like. And if there's a young player or any other owner looking at a football club, how this is structured, then you would think, yeah, could take a leaf at this book, that's for sure.